So Portland ends up going with the new group. The Heat also changing it up. Whiteside's checked in for Haslem. Ennis comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Chalmers in for Goran Dragic. Here's Batum. Releases from 15. Good, he hits the jump shot. And it's Dang in the corner. Now the dish to Ennis. The kick out to Bosch. Batum brings the double team. That doesn't go either for Bosch. Portland leading. Batum wide open. He fires. Gets a very good look and converts. Chalmers dishes to Ennis. Back to Chalmers. Bosch against the Flalo. And that one's good by Bosch. Bosch has got 6.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Off his leg, and the ref saying he kicked it. Outside, Batum. Fires from 14. That's short off the rim. And the foul called on Myers Leonard. That's his first foul. And it's on its way from Chalmers for 2.
You know, the defense has really affected their offense this quarter. They're shooting around 33-34% for the game. They had a little more success in the first quarter, but so far, not much luck here.
On the wing, Batum. There's the 3. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Batum. McCollum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 3. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Dang and Bosch are the 3 and 4. Dragic is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low.
Luol Deng is the definition of a gamer. He averaged over 38 minutes a game over the last 5 seasons with the Bulls. Played with a fractured thumb, torn ligaments in his wrist. He always goes all out at both ends every time he's on the court.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Portland not the biggest market, but it's a one-team city, and these fans really support their Blazers. Coach Stott said, the fan support here is special. You can't appreciate it until you see it every night. Damian Lillard said, the fans stay behind us, through good or bad. When they see us in public, it's always love.
They appreciate that support, Bruce. Thanks. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force. And when you talk about the physical toll for Deng playing those long minutes, tremendous discipline and dedication to keep his body ready to go. And his hard work and leadership has to be missed by the Bulls on and off the court.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bosch. Connects in the foul line jumper. Bosch has got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway jumper, but he gets it to go.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. And Aldridge slams it in.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Bosch passes to Dragic. Wade with no one around. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And for Deng, back in the 2013 playoffs, he tried to practice through complications from a spinal tap. You don't hear that very often. That was a life-threatening condition.
And Kevin, he was unhappy with his care during that incident and said nobody from the Bulls checked up on him at the hospital. So I think that cast a real cloud over their ensuing contract negotiations.
Chris Kamen's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Heat also changing it up. Walker's checked in for Deng. And it's Napier in for Goran Dragic. And the Heat with some changes. Josh McRoberts is checked in for Walker. Johnson comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Chalmers in for Napier. Johnson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Right here, Kevin. With these last 10 games on the Trailblazers schedule, this is how they stack up compared to the rest of the league. Second in free throw percentage, 7th in blocks, and they're a top 10 team in three-point shooting.
Yeah, I'm so impressed with a lot of aspects of their game, but particularly the free throw shooting that you talked about, Clark. This is a club that gets to the line. They're focused, obviously concentrate well. And I talked to the coach earlier. He mentioned how much they practice free throws each and every day, and it's obviously paid off.
White, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game. Portland, Oregon is a very different kind of NBA town. A popular motto around here is keep Portland weird. So a sort of counterculture that the fans and the citizens in Portland embrace. But it's a one-team town, and the fans have always shown incredible support for their beloved Blazers.
And it's Wright missing. Ennis kicks to Chalmers. Trying his luck deep. That's good. And the Heat lead by 11.
Well, the execution just has not been there defensively in the second half. They look a step slow out there. How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
And McRoberts kicks to Chalmers. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Johnson in for Ennis. Blocked. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good by Bosch.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
Man, it's killing. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
On deep. No good. No good. The Heat leading by 9. Jarrell Wright is up there with Myers Leonard. Then there's Aflalo. Then there's Chris Kaman. And it's Batum in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
It's Bosch with the drive. Inside. Shot clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
6 seconds on the shot clock. 6.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Dang. Here's the 3.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And the dunk by Wright.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Good ball movement here by Miami. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 10 points for Goran Dragic.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played. There is actually offense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Here's Bosch. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Heat lead by 15. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Dragic gets the bucket.
Offensively, guys, it seems like they've turned a corner.
Yeah, much better half since they changed baskets. I mean, they're looking very strong and confident.
Now here's Wade. Fades and shoots. And that one's good.
You can tell they're much more comfortable here. They look at ease. It seems like it took them the entire half before they finally shook the cobwebs. They came out sluggish and didn't shoot it well in the first half at all.
Both teams will make substitutions. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
Tries a 3. Trailblazers trail by 16. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Dang. They get it back. Lopez. Power down with both hands.
We knew what was going to happen with that one when he got his hands on it.
Yeah, you know, if the ball comes to him off the offensive boards, Clark, it's going to go back down hard.
It's amazing how many points he salvages for his team.
Oh, my God!
High wire flying out there.
That'll drop your jaw.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
And the jam by Whiteside.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, just a tremendous all-around game of basketball they've played.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Here's Wade. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Matthews, no one around him. Lillard up top. Shoots it up. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. 14 points for Damian Lillard.
Well, clearly we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. And I think this was an excellent all-around performance for the Heat.
Their superior ball handling. Won it for him here, Clark.
Well, Kevin, when you squeeze the orange, you get more shot opportunities, and that's always a good thing.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
It always takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as we got great numbers for Wade. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything, really, to stop him.